Ironwood Forest National Monument. It's also a U.S. Air Force site, the Titan II missile. What I will say is if you do come out and visit this Titan II site, that you probably want to come with a buddy. You want two people at least, and you want a reliable vehicle, reliable transportation. It's only 90 degrees, but it's 7:35 a.m. right now. This place is in the absolute middle of nowhere, so I think I understand why they put this missile site right here. But I'm out here by myself. There are animals around here. The road is very rugged coming in here. It's paved, but there's just potholes everywhere. It's a 9.7 mile stretch to get to this area. It's about, I would say, 22 miles off of Interstate 10. And again, the roads are not very well upkept. So come with two people and make sure that your mode of transportation that you're bringing out here is well equipped, especially if it's the end of June. On November 17th, 2016, the Bureau of Land Management and the United States Air Force dedicated a new destination for visitors to the Ironwood Forest National Monument, the Titan II missile interpretive site. Alright, we're going to start this tour. We are right here where it says you are here. We're up here on the platform area. We're above ground, and we're going to keep walking along this little area right here. This path looks pretty nice. It's gravel path. So let's check this place out. The Titan II missile site 570-3 was a self-contained unit located largely underground, staffed 24 hours a day for more than 20 years by 4 United States Air Force personnel working in shifts. The facility was designed to stand an attack and remain steady to launch at any moment. The Titan II was the most powerful thermonuclear missile weapon system ever developed by the United States, one that could fly farther, faster, with greater force than its predecessors. The Titan II missile program, made possible by the dedicated Air Force personnel who served in it, was a critical factor in deterring global nuclear war. This former Titan II missile site, situated amid a showcase of the Sonoran Desert diversity and human history, serves as a reminder that peace is never fully won, it's only kept from moment to moment. Alright, we're here at the first sign. It says distance around path is 0.2 miles. It says carry water, wear a hat, and watch out for snakes. Whew! If I get bit by a snake out here, I'm finished, because there's no help. In. The launch silo for the Titan II site 570-3 was just in front of you. The facility was protected by a massive 760-ton rolling door made of concrete steel that could be fully opened in just 20 seconds. This is the actual spot where the missile silo was at, where the Titan II was housed, right down inside of here. They filled this ground in, but beneath this ground was the Titan II missile, ready for launch at any moment. Tell you, there's a lot of fresh poop along this path. I mean, huge amounts of it. So either people ride their horses out here, or there's a lot of wild horses out here. We'll see. At least it's open, you know? You can see if somebody's coming. Access to the silo and command center was through the portal located several yards in front of you. The portal contained a stairway and a freight elevator, both of which descended 35 feet to the main blast floor. Okay, right here, I'm standing at the portal. This is where you're gonna walk in to the actual missile silo center and then go down 35 feet. Who would ever know? I mean, really and truly and honestly, if they haven't made this a national monument, you would never know where you were stepping. You're walking on an awesome piece of US history. Actually, you're walking on an awesome piece of Cold War history because it shut down in the early 80s. So what you're looking at now is the control center. The control center is where the crew worked and waited for the order to launch. It was located underground a few yards in front of you. Let's go check it out. Let's go stand in that area real quick. Heading down to the control center. This is where the people with the 2 keys were ready to launch at a moment's notice. And right here is the marker, Launch Control Center. Woo! This was a very powerful spot to be, and I couldn't imagine the responsibility on those 4 crew members each and every day, waiting for that launch to come. But I couldn't get anybody to come out here with the Arizona Timeless Tours today. But you want to bring a buddy, and if you don't, you just want to keep be aware of your surroundings, be aware of animals, be aware of snakes, and yes, be aware of people coming through here. At least you have an opening here. A lot of trucks going up towards those mountains over there and coming out. So you got about, I'd say in the last 30 minutes, there's been at least 4 dump trucks coming down through there. But there's really limited shade out here. And again, it's a long way back to the freeway, which wouldn't help you out anyway because it's another, 10 miles to the next service station and you get on Interstate 10. So again, be prepared. Bring water, bring sunscreen, bring a hat, and bring a buddy. Okay, what you're looking at now are the radio antennas, listening for the order to launch area. Several artifacts in this area speak to the critical need for reliable and surveyable communications with higher headquarters. Okay, so right here was where the main radio antennas were at. They got a plaque right here, it says it's right there. Now, if those radio antennas were destroyed, the backup ones were right here. They would rise up from underground, so they had a backup just in case. Because without these radio antennas, there was no communication back to headquarters. And that could be a problem. So this was the staging area. When trucks came in, they stopped right here to load the missile propellant. They fed it right through here, right underground. And I'm telling you, there are bees all over here because there is poop all over this platform. Can't really tell what kind of animal left this poop, but this seems to be the litter box for this area for animals. Before I found this location, my original destination was to go to the Titan II missile silo just on the other side of Tucson. That's actually, it looks exactly like it did in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. It's one of 54 Titan II silos, and 53 of them were closed, like this one here. They were filled in. And it's the only one that's left that you can actually tour the way it was in its original state. And I found this one and I was like, let me stop here first. It was quite a ways off of the freeway. There's a lot of backtracking to do to get back to the freeway. Not feeling 100%. I was okay when I left the house this morning, but when I got about, I don't know, 15 miles out from this site, I started not feeling well, and this heat's not doing me much good to feel any better. So it's a debate. It's a debate of whether I turn around and head back 96 miles back to the house, or would I get back on the freeway and head another 49 miles past Tucson to get to that Titan II. They have tours every hour. The first tour is at 9:45. It's not even 9 o'clock yet, so I think I can get there before the first tour. It's just, I wish I felt better. But anyway, this is part one. I will make it out there. I will. If it's not today, I'll make it out there within the next week or two. If you haven't subscribed to the Arizona Timeless Tourist yet, I would ask that you would hit that subscribe button.